Hi, this is Rosetta Thurman, founder of HappyBlackWoman.com, and I'm coming to you on my way back from Dr. Venus Opal Reese's Black Women Millionaires live event in Atlanta, and I am on a layover in the airport in San Francisco at the American Express Lounge. This is my favorite lounge when I travel, so I'm just sitting here for a little while. I'll probably do a quick live stream for a few moments just on some of my takeaways on what does it take to become a Black woman millionaire. So some of you saw my live stream from the event, and the event was amazing, and I want to share some of my takeaways on that topic. What does it take to become a Black woman millionaire? So I have 3 things I want to share with you from the event that I think will be useful to your growth if that's the path that you want to take. So, hi everybody, nice to see you on the live stream. I know that it's late on the East Coast. A lot of people are still sleeping, but I'm in California, so I think it's a little earlier over here. So, hello everyone. I'm speaking on the topic of what does it take to become a Black woman millionaire. I am en route from Dr. Venus Opal Reese's Black Women Millionaires event in Atlanta. I was a speaker. I spoke on the topic of creating a location-independent lifestyle, and there were other millionaires and millionaires in the making that were there, and it was so great to be around successful Black women. I mean, it was incredible. The experience was incredible. I'll just say that. But I want to share with you what I learned and what I noticed about what it takes to get to that level of success, right? So, number 1, if you want to be a Black woman millionaire, you have to set a goal that you're going to do that. You have to, Dr. Venus calls it, she says you have to call the shot. I love that phrase that she used. You have to call the shot. So, like when you're, watching a basketball game and the players will call the shot, like they're going to stand at the 3-point line and put the ball in the basket, right? I don't know all the sports terms, but it's like you stand there and you call the shot, like you're going to make it in the basket. You're going to make it to millionaire status. You have to set the goal and actually write it down and say it out loud. And so it's not just a wish, it's a goal. There's a big difference between a wish and a goal. You have to make being a millionaire a goal. And I set that goal 3 years ago, almost, 2.5 years ago. And I set a goal that in 3 years I was going to do $1 million in revenue in my business. That's my, starting point to becoming a millionaire, right? And I broke it down into steps. I said, the next year I'm going to make $250,000 in revenue. The year after that I'm going to do $500,000, and in my third year I'm going to do $1 million. And I have been on track for that. And this year is our $1 million year, right? This is the 3rd year, and everything is on track to make that happen. But if I had not set the goal 3 years ago, I wouldn't be where I am today. I would still be wishing it. I would still be hoping for it. I would still be dreaming about it. But you have to set a goal that you want to achieve that in your business and in your life, to become a Black woman millionaire. Okay, that's number 1. Set the goal that that's what you want. Okay, and then you'll be working through that, working towards that. So, so that's your goal. That's your ultimate goal. That's where you know you're going to end up, is I'm going to be a Black woman millionaire. Mark my words, right? You write it down and you believe it and you live into that. You take action towards that, okay? So that's number 1. Number 2, in terms of what it takes to become a Black woman millionaire, is to do the inner work. There's inner work that it's going to take for you to be okay with wealth, to be okay with your self-worth. When you're building $1 million business, you're not going to be charging $20 for, t-shirts. You're not going to, be doing that kind of small-time business, right? You're going to be doing a business typically with services that cost thousands of dollars or tens of thousands of dollars. And you have to be okay with the fact that you're worth that. You have to be okay with charging that much money for those services. And when you are in that space in your business, things start to come up from your past. Maybe that you never felt like you were worth that much. Maybe you discount yourself because you don't feel confident. Maybe someone told you something when you were younger that made you feel like you weren't good enough. And those things are going to come up as you get more successful in your business and have to charge more for your services. All of that is the inner work that has to happen. So you have to heal. So at the Black Women Millionaires event, there was so much healing going on. And what I love about Dr. Venus is that she knows where Black women need to heal from our past, from our what we've been taught by our society and what we were brought up. I was brought up to think that there are only certain things that Black women do, and that we can't do things that other people can do, right? That we should be lucky that we have a job and we shouldn't want more, you know? People in my family were like, why are you going to quit your good job, right? I knew there was more for me. I can't make $1 million at my job, right? I never would have gotten to this point if I had stayed in my job. You're not going to make $1 million at your job, right? It just doesn't happen that way. So you have to do the inner work to believe that you're worth people paying you thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars even for your services and for your skills. And the inner work starts with healing. It starts with healing what's holding you back from moving forward. Okay, number three really has to do with who you surround yourself with. So I'm speaking on the topic of how to become a Black woman millionaire and the takeaways from Dr. Venus's event in Atlanta. And number one is to set a goal that you want to be a millionaire. Number two is to do the inner work to know that you're worth that wealth. And number three is to surround yourself with people who want to see you win. And some of you need to write this down. Surround yourself with people who want to see you win. I was on a panel, the Millionaires Row panel, with other millionaires and millionaires in the making. And one thing that we all had in common is that we all had mentors. We all had coaches on the journey to success, because it takes a lot longer to do things on your own when you don't know what the hell you're doing. You need to have someone mentor you, have someone coach you, have someone show you the steps to take to get there faster. So you need to surround yourself with mentors, coaches, and also just a tribe of sisters who can support you emotionally along the way. People who will stand for you and people who you can go to when you do make your first $10,000 sale. You get your first, $50,000 client. Who are you going to tell? Who are you going to brag to? There are a lot of people in your life that you can't share that with because they'll be jealous. They'll think that you think you're all that. They'll think that you think you're better than them. And you have to have people around you that you can go to, that you can talk to about your success and that will celebrate your success. So you have to surround yourself with people who want to see you win. And what I loved about being in Atlanta was that it was a room full of Black women who want to see each other win. We're not hating on each other. We're not bringing each other down. We're not talking about each other behind our back. It was all love. It was all love. And it was just an incredible moment in time that I wanted to share with you. Some of you saw my live stream from the event. You can go back on the page and look at that if you want to. But it's a beautiful thing when Black women come together and work together and support each other. And if you are not a part of my Happy Black Woman tribe, you need to go to our website. I put the link in the post, and get signed up so you can be notified of my upcoming events, of our upcoming programs and courses and trainings, and I can support you in your journey. So thank you for watching. There's so many of you up at this time. So those are my takeaways. I think I'll get some, have a few minutes for some questions. What questions do you have about becoming a Black woman millionaire? What if you don't have money to get started? Where are the resources? Well, a lot of people think that you need funding to, it's a great question. I think that was Jessica. What do you do when you don't have money to get started? Well, a lot of people think that you need funding from other people to get your business started. And I say, you are the funding. You are the funding. So when you get started in your business, you don't need a lot of money. You don't need money to tell people about what you do. You don't need money to talk to people about your services. You don't need money for that. when it does come to investing in your business, there are so many different ways to get capital. There's credit, there's loans, there is, asking friends and family to help you out. There are a lot of things that you can do, but a lot of times Black women don't want to do them because we have too much pride. We don't want to ask for help. We don't want to ask for support. You can sell stuff. You can sell stuff in your house and get money from that. You can get a loan, not necessarily from the bank. There are a lot of different places you can get loans from. PayPal has a loan program called Working Capital. You can get credit cards for your business. You're going to need credit for your business anyway. You can get it from the beginning and buy the things that you need to invest in your business. You don't need someone, a venture capitalist, to invest in your business. You need to invest in your business, and it doesn't have to be a lot of money, but there are a lot of places you can get money, a lot of resources that you can get, and I've done it all. I've gotten loans, I've asked friends and family, I've done all of those things. I've sold things to get what I need for my business because I know that I'm going to reap the rewards, right? I need to get started. Okay, so yeah, I can't tell you specifically what's going to be right for you, but once you start making a list and brainstorming, you can see that there are a lot of ways to earn money for your business. And the number one way is to sell stuff, right? To actually sell services in your business and get capital. Like, stop waiting to sell stuff and sell it now. And then you can invest that money back into your business. Okay, if you have really negative people around you and no friends to uplift you, how do you keep positive and uplift yourself? I would say find new friends. Go to events like our, Black Women Millionaires event that I just went to. There are conferences all over the country. We have Happy Black Woman events all throughout the year. Stay close to these communities, and you'll be able to attend events and do networking and meet new people and make new friends. All right, so I'm going to have to leave the lounge because it's closing. I got to get to my flight. So thank you guys for your questions. Thank you for joining me, and I hope that you'll join our Happy Black Woman tribe by going to our website at happyblackwoman.com, and you'll get more of my advice, more of my tips, and you'll be able to be notified when we have our events, so you can come and get connected with some supportive women who can be your new friends and your new support network. So have a wonderful evening. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.